Hello.
Look at the setup, huh?
Sweet.
Yeah, we've got a great setup here at Casa Fidel.
Sorry if you see my dog. She's decided to sit at the table with me. So.
Oh, is that Caitlin?
Yeah.
Hey, Caitlin.
Hey there. So she has been a big fan of working from home. So.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the COVID dog. Mine too.
She already had separation anxiety, so she's just now very attached. Hi, good girl.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good. Yep. All right.
Hi, Lori. Jealous you're all at the Fidel bar. Oh. Sorry, it looks so nice and warm and inviting right now.
We may have to have a wrap-up meeting of this event.
What time are we at, everyone?
On that patio.
It is 5:02, so I guess if we want to get started, we're going to share this with everybody after. But we have a nice little fun group right now.
So hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Claudia Pasmani, Executive Director of the Amherst Area Chamber. Welcome to our After 5 with Brian the Bartender right next to me. We are here live from Casa Fidel. This is Yusuf Fadel's home, and he has generously offered to host this After 5. He has hosted our Margarita committee meetings for the past 8 years. Is this what number is this? I think we're on
9.
Number nine. So 8 years going on to 9. Thank you, Yusuf. We've had a lot of fun here, and we're going to mix up a little bit more fun here today. So with Brian the Bartender, but we have a really fun time. We have a huge team behind us, socially distanced and safely spaced. So we have Brian the Bartender, and I'll have Yusuf. Yusuf, you're going to come on up and introduce Brian. We have Yusuf Fadel, and Yusuf has been a board member, a board president at the chamber, and continues to be an ambassador and just an amazing champion of the chamber. His wife, Lori, is here with us. She is always making us the best margaritas. So I have to say, she makes a lot of Brian's amazing recipes.
The pressure's on.
Pressure's on. He's the source of her amazing margaritas that keeps our margarita committee so motivated and coming back year after year to make one of the largest networking events in the region. So thank you, Lori, because she is definitely the engine behind this as well. So, and we have John behind this camera who is managing our event. Hi, John.
Howdy. Hi, everyone.
And we have Anna from El Comalito. She is the proud owner of El Comalito Amherst and Easthampton, and we'll be bringing her on camera soon. And we're going to have a little competition on some cucumber margaritas. So for now, Yusuf, you come on over and introduce Brian.
Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to Casa Fidel. Yeah, Brian is a friend of a friend who becomes a friend now. He's the inspiration behind all the margaritas, or a lot of the margaritas that Lori does. She always says, "Oh, Brian taught me this one," and I'm like, "Yeah, it was Brian." And eventually, I figured it out. So, without further ado, I'm gonna. Oh, by the way, follow him on Facebook. He's got if you'd like to find, if you want inspiration on your afternoon drinks every day or every other day, just follow. He makes a nice drink every day, and he'll tell you what's in it and how to do it. So if you follow instructions well, which is not me, ask my wife. You'll be very happy that you're following him. So anyway, look for him, Brian the Bartender, on Facebook, and here he is.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Hey, everybody. So the pressure's on me today because I'm facing off against last year's champion margarita maker. So I got to raise my game here. So just a little bit about what we're doing today. Well, let me tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here. I've been out of work after shoulder surgery, and while I was out, I was looking to stay involved in the bartending scene, and met Yusuf and these lovely folks here. And we decided to try to shine a light on businesses in the Amherst area. Restaurants and bars have been hit really hard this past year with COVID, and a lot of them are struggling just to make it through. And so we're just trying to shine a light on them, bring business to the local community, and just give everybody a little bit of inspiration to get back out there in the dining world and enjoy some great food and some great cocktails. So that being said, my challenge today was to put my cilantro cucumber margarita against Anna's from El Comalito. And the way I started doing that was I took some Espolón Reposado tequila, which is slightly aged, and I have infused it with cilantro and cucumber. I also use a little bit of Cilantro for the sweetness. I have some fresh squeezed lime juice here. And what I did in my plate here was I used a little bit of the Himalayan pink sea salt. And a few days ago, yesterday actually, I zested several limes. And what I like to do is I put a little lime zest in the salt, and it gives it a nice tangy flavor. And so I've gone ahead and I've pre-salted the glass. And we're going to start off then with 2 ounces. Sorry, we're going to put some ice in here first. So we're going to start off with the 2 ounces of the infused Reposado tequila. Throw that right in there. We're going to do 1 ounce of the Cilantro. You're going to do 2 ounces of lime juice. And one little extra. And one thing I did realize I forgot today was I usually use a little blue agave, and I don't see it on my plate right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to shake this all up.
Let's share a lesser known fact. I don't think you can see me, but the Cilantro is made in Angers, France, and I spent my semester abroad there. So remember that for later.
Thank you for that tip. Nice our glass.
That's a real orange flavor, right?
Nice and shaken up now. Strain into our cocktail glass. And then I'm going to garnish it with a little cucumber cilantro lily pad on top. And that is my cilantro cucumber margarita.
Nice.
Haven't tasted it yet.
I'm sure it's delicious.
So we're going to let Anna come up. I'm going to just clean up here for a second. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to give her workspace, and I will get out of the way. And I'll be back with a second margarita a little bit later.
Got my mask on. So I'm back. You're stuck with me. So what I want to share is that one of the reasons we're highlighting Brian and all the restaurants is, Margarita, we had to take a little bit of a pause last year, and we did our bingo. We did our restaurant bingo last year, if you recall. Again, just trying to promote all of our restaurants during this really difficult time. And so the idea was, well, let's spotlight our 2019 Margarita participants who really put forward some great ideas at one of our largest margaritas ever when we held it at the Hampshire Mall. So we are really looking forward to building a new event, and again to highlight all of our restaurants and businesses who are ready to see you all. And this committee is still working hard to find a venue and to get the right place, the right time to get us all back together. So stay tuned. And Brian is going to be doing some more live shots with us, and he's going to be doing some live promos from some of those, participating restaurants and businesses, and they're going to stir up a special margarita for you and give you some great ideas for the spring and summer cocktail hour. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? And we know it's after 5 o'clock here. So I have Anna, you want to come on up and bring your margarita to mix? Come on in, and I'll introduce you. You can bring in your, yeah. And John, what we could do is, everyone, this is Anna.
Hi, everyone. Hi, my name is Anna. I am the owner of the Comalito in Amherst and Easthampton. And I'm going to do the spicy cucumber margarita, the winner of 2019.
Yes, 2019 Margarita Madness winner.
And Margarita Madness, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to set up and let you know.
Perfect. All right. So while she's setting up, we have that, you see that large Amherst area gift card? That's okay. You're gonna have to, I'm gonna let her take the stage. I don't want to crowd her. I'll peek out over here. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yay, there's our model. There you go. Okay, so John, can we do a question? Can people put in the chat? Okay, so what town did I say? The first person who gets it right, that where Cilantro is made. Has a little bit of orange, right? Like
Yes, it is.
beautiful
Orange
liqueur.
Adds a little sweet.
Did anyone remember?
Nobody
Nobody
yet.
remembered?
Not Amherst. Nope.
Not Amherst. It was so close. What country? Did I say country?
France.
No, that's not fair. Did anyone
Oh,
say?
I have to put it in the chat. Hurry up, put it in the
Put
chat.
it in the chat.
Who's first? Who's gonna be
Who's
first?
the first?
Oh, Lynn said Spain.
Let's at Spain. Oh, so close, but
Anybody?
so far.
Going once.
Anyone? Okay.
Chris Galvin. He said France.
He said France. All right.
All right.
So I
Had a little
said-
bit of audience
All right, Chris.
support there. Woo.
All right, Chris, you're the winner of a $25 Amherst area gift card.
So
and
we'll get that to you.
Comalito is a participating restaurant. So just so you know.
Tell them that they're going to be opening outside soon.
Oh yes. Anna, are you making plans for outdoor?
Yes, we're planning to do a patio outside in Amherst location.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We might have some extra tents and umbrella.
Yes.
We'll see. I'm looking. I'm still searching. So we're excited to announce that El Comalito Amherst will be having outdoor dining soon. So stay tuned for those plans. But the Amherst area gift card is good at both Amherst area, both Amherst, El Comalito, and Easthampton, El Comalito. We can't forget 2 locations, not 1, but 2. And she was looking at, you did E4All this summer.
Yes.
Anna participated in E4All, which is sort of an accelerator kind of program,
So, yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And you were talking about introducing some new products in the market.
Yeah, we're trying to sell the salsas we made the restaurant, and we're trying to bring it to the stores.
That's exciting. So amid a pandemic, she's running 2 restaurants and decides to possibly promote a new product or 2. So she's a serial entrepreneur right here. So what do you have here that you're putting together? I see some great ingredients. So yours was a spicy cucumber, the winning 2019. So she's the reigning champion right now. So this is the one to beat. And so this is the spicy cucumber.
So I do have the jalapeno mix. This is it's just fresh jalapenos blended with water and a little bit of sugar. And we also have the cucumber. We peeled up the cucumber. We blended with some water and sugar also. And this is our mix. And this is the other mix from the margaritas, for house margaritas.
Okay.
This is a mix of lime, orange, and water with also sugar.
Okay.
And I have here mix. This is very traditional in Mexico.
Okay.
This is Valentina, chamoy, tajin. What is this? This is like
Wow.
what kind of type of chile.
Wow.
And we mix it up and we do it as a
Oh,
like a
boy.
cream.
Okay, this is where the spicy comes.
Why she won?
And then
It was definitely a fan favorite.
can you
Yeah.
see-
Can you choose the shaker?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, can you see me? You don't need to see me. Okay. This is the fun part. You get to shake it up. There's a little ice back there. This is a well-stocked. This is a well-stocked bar, I have to say. And these 2, you guys put this all together yourselves. This is an outdoor patio bar. We're not revealing the address.
Sorry, when it's not open, there's a padlock.
But they are about less than 2 miles away from my house. So I try to invite myself over often.
where is the
It's there. There you go.
so I put ounce and a half of the mix.
So 1.5 ounces of the
The
orange?
the orange and lime.
okay.
And then we put 1.5 ounces of the cucumber.
1.5 ounces of cucumber. So is that, when you say cucumber, it's pureed? Wow. Yummy.
And
I love a squirt. You're like my mom, a squirt of this.
A little bit of that.
A little bit of
a
this.
little bit of the jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Okay. Look at this. Here comes the good stuff. Thank you, Brian.
I get some credit for that.
And 2 ounces.
So 2 ounces? Okay. Oh, this is the fun part.
And then we're and then put the ice.
Okay, a little bit of ice. Wow, these are really complex. You see why I don't really love to cook. Make these drinks are complex,
Oh, yeah.
but they're bold and complex, and my favorite word is light, so we'll see.
And then,
So no salt on the rim. No salt on the rim, just the spicy.
yeah, we put salt.
You do a little salt.
Yeah.
Look how beautifully you pour that. Okay, that would be one big fat mess. If that were me.
And then we put
Oh, look at this garnish. You too, both of you. This is competition right here. I love it. How long have you been in the restaurant business? How long have you been doing it?
for 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for choosing Amherst,
And this is the
the finished product.
spicy
Wonderful.
cucumber.
Nice.
Okay. So we were going to bring Brian back, but I think what we wanted to do was do a little blind taste test,
Yep.
right? So, oh my gosh.
This is
Hot sauce, then you said has to. I said if it's hot sauce, then you said.
Okay, so Yusuf, would you like to do the blind taste test?
Want me to pour it? Or you want me to taste
You're going to taste it. Well, wait, you want to put it into a cup? Just taste it out of those. That means those are
For
your margaritas.
straws. in
Sorry,
the-
I'll pour it into smaller glasses.
You
Okay.
don't see this.
All right, let's see what
Just
happens.
remember, mine's not supposed to be spicy.
So spice or no spice? That's the question.
I guess you don't
No
need to be
spice, very mild,
blindfolded.
please.
I guess you don't need to be blindfolded.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll have somebody else taste with me. So
I'll do that. Did I quickly volunteer? Lori,
Yes.
would you like to volunteer?
I have to, quickly taste,
Yep.
taste and then go pick up my
Okay.
child.
All right, let's see what the Fidel team thinks of these two drinks. Okay, so we got the spicy on one side.
It's not as pretty, but all
Okay.
right. So there's spicy.
I have to taste the plain one first. The,
Oh yeah,
Brian's
now you
first
need the
without
others.
spice,
Oh, look at
because
that beauty.
the
And these
spice
are our
will overkill.
margarita.
Spice will, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
That's our beautiful hand-painted glasses that we normally give to our margarita participants, right? So we had some
Okay.
beautiful extras, just waiting for everyone.
John, you want to try?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Sure.
Pull out some glasses.
Oh, look at that.
Let everybody try it.
So why don't you all wait while we all party over here?
Tough job, but somebody.
Tough
said.
job.
Somebody's
I
gonna
told
do it.
someone that was on my job description this evening to have a margarita. Actually, one of the things we're also going to do is, I don't know if you all recall, but our last Margarita Madness, we had some mocktails too. So there's something for everyone, for those who don't drink the spirits but want the benefit of having a beautiful mixed cocktail. So we had some mocktails, and we're going to make sure that part of our series includes a mocktail in the upcoming highlights. So stay tuned.
All right. So bring that.
All right, so
just to-
go ahead.
to
So
John.
go to John. All right, I can do that.
So we need to, Brian's first.
Yeah.
You can get it.
Sure.
Yeah, go. You want to go in the camera?
And I'll drink from here.
Go ahead. This is all
Okay.
very impromptu.
Oh, you know what?
All right, make a brief
Cheers.
I want
appearance.
to try this
Wait,
one.
these are yours. Wait, John just took yours. Here,
No,
yours.
this one. No, I got. I'll finish Lori's.
You did it already?
No. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'll
You can
try.
do this one.
Okay. Okay, so this is the,
Cilantro. Yum.
okay, which Lori has already made for me, which is spectacular. It's probably I did say it was my favorite ever.
I think this version's a little different than the one I made though.
This is strong. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautifully strong. You know, I think we need like a little, can I have just a little piece of your cucumber?
Yeah.
All right. Put it in our palate.
Cleanse the palate.
We have some chips if you'd rather something salty.
I was looking for the chip. Cucumber's better for me.
And then he can try
Cilantro.
yours. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And then you can try that one.
Okay, wait, Lori, I need your vote.
You're gonna make me go.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, wow.
Great. I love them both.
There's a smoothness to this.
Is that the first tie ever?
So what did you say? You said you weren't sure? Okay, she's a no vote. I am.
I did vote for you when you won.
You did?
Okay, I'm like going against the home team here because now you said last time I was here, you made this one for me and I said it was my all-time favorite. But this is kind of like, I don't know. I'm going to have to try it one more time. Okay, wait, one more cucumber. You guys, no, wait, what was your vote? Even though I'm only 2 miles away, I might need Uber. Wait, Yusuf, what was your choice? So this one has like this beautiful bold, kind of with the Cilantro and the orange.
I normally
Right,
like
awesome.
the more traditional margaritas, the tart ones. So
This is tart.
yeah, so I picked Brian
Brian's-
because of that, but I like yours. Like Lori likes to make all different kinds of margaritas, and I'm always like intrigued and I love them. But
Yep.
if I had to have a whole one, I usually like the more plain one, without the extra spice.
Right.
So if I had to pick one, I'm going to pick Brian today.
But you're right. That is that tart sort of,
Right.
you feel the tang of all
Pretty
those.
much different categories.
Right.
When you think
Yeah.
about the spicy
So you
versus
have-
the traditional.
Yeah.
So that's
Absolutely.
one thing that, it could have been a different category on its
Right.
own, but
Right.
that,
And the
Yeah,
spice,
this is
this is
delicious.
very
I love
smooth.
it. I love it. But
So you're right. Like this wins for tangy and traditional, and this wins for spicy. So
I
cheers.
have no problem splitting the championship.
Yeah.
Well, there's no champion glass this time, but Anna brought, she is the proud winner of our 2019 first place. You probably can't see that as well. Yusuf, you want to bring it up to the camera. So folks, please get excited as we consider our next. All right, so who remembers, let's see. Who remembers what was in this? Like one ingredient that was in this for the chat for one more gift card giveaway. John, does anyone put it in the chat?
I saw orange juice.
Orange juice?
Is that correct?
Orange juice. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a giveaway. Oh, that was easy. Who was that?
That was Caitlin.
All right,
All right,
Caitlin from Pearson Wallace.
Pearson Wallace.
All right, Caitlin, one of our ambassadors. Congratulations, Caitlin. $25 gift card for you. Yay. I feel like Vanna. So Brian, you were going to make some more.
Yes.
We were going to feature a few more cocktails. So if you all want to stick around, does everyone want to stick around and try to do a few more?
So what I actually have to do is I have to make my 5 o'clock cocktail for my page. So we got dueling social media.
Oh, I
going
love
on
it.
here. We are live on Facebook with my page. And we're going to get back up there in just a second. And let me get set up and I'll see you in a few.
All right.
All right. Okay. First of all, I'm taking both of these.
These were both
Oh
amazing.
my God. He's going to make a few more and then we're going to get some.
Just got a lot going on.
No,
lot
this is
going on
really
here.
fun. And
2 different media outlets going. Hopefully somebody will pick me up and give me a job, in TV. I have a job already, but in TV.
oh, you were so good at the end. Are you kidding? You were fantastic. So we did a live promotion, right, with Ryan
Yep.
at 30 Boltwood.
30 Boltwood, yep.
Which was
And then we
so
also
great.
did, we were at the mall.
Arizona
doing
Pizza.
Arizona Pizza,
Right?
thank you. And
Yep.
we've got Johnny's coming
And Johnny's is coming up next
All
week.
right.
So stay tuned, folks, for a live Facebook event with Brian the Bartender.
All right, so what we're doing here today, as I set up a little bit, is this is a mango jalapeno margarita. And what I did was I took a couple mangoes, put them in a blender with some jalapenos, blended it up, and this is what we came up with. So this one's gonna actually be a little bit spicy too, because I did a chili lime rim for salt for the rim, and I have a little sriracha sauce here for a little dab on top. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna load up this with ice. And is there another glass kicking around that I could use?
Oh, they're on the tray. There's two.
Okay, yeah, if we could just throw one up there, that'd be great. One more here. So for my cilantro cucumber, I went with reposado, but for this one today, I'm going to do the Blanco, Espolon Blanco. We're going to do 2 ounces of the Blanco. You're going to do 4 ounces. It's kind of like a puree of the jalapeno mango goodness here. And on top of that, I throw in, Cointreau goes good pretty much with everything. I do about an ounce, 3/4 of an ounce of Cointreau. And we're going to do a dirty dump on this one. We'll let that sit for a second while I salt the rim of the glass. One easy way to do it is just grab a nice lime, run that around the outside. Get it going in your salt. There you go. You can see it's nicely salted. All right, now we get to the fun part, the shaking. The old dirty dump into the glass, which means we're just using the same ice that we were shaking with. Then I take 3 slices of jalapeno, put those around the top. Get the sriracha sauce. 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops. And for all of you watching at home, that's what that cocktail looks like, maybe. And for you on the other channel, that's your mango jalapeno margarita.
Oh my gosh.
So again, that was 2 ounces of tequila, 4 ounces of the mango blend, and a little Cointreau. Give it a shake, jalapenos and sriracha. And that's it for your 5 o'clock cocktail. And we're going to stick around with you guys for a little bit longer here. So you guys enjoy the day. Cheers.
Hey Brian, we have an audience question for you.
Yes.
Lindsay loves mezcal because of its smoky flavor. Do you ever make margaritas with that?
I haven't made a lot of them with that. I've been toying around with a little bit, but yeah, it does give it a much smokier taste. I try to do a nice balance with a lot of my cocktails of either sweet and sour, or I like a lot of bitter things too. So I use a lot of Amaros, and not in margaritas, but in other cocktails. I've really been playing around with gins and chartreuses, and so tequila for me is kind of a little side project I'm working on. Basically, if we got time to go into it, the reason the whole Brian the Bartender thing started was when I think that's off. Yeah. So when COVID hit, what I was doing was I was going home and I was making cocktails every day at 5 o'clock and posting on my kitchen table. And my friend Sue Prairie said, you should do something with that. You should make a page out of this. You should post these for people to see. I'm like, who's going to want to look at cocktails? Whatever. I'm just doing it for fun. I was learning different things I don't use a lot at La Cucina. And so she started the page. And the first night, she's got like 2,000 friends on Facebook. So the first night I had like 100 followers, just like that. Boom. Then it went to 200. And then a reporter friend of mine kind of got involved, and she contacted another reporter. So I ended up going to Mass Live. Mass Live did an article on me. I went to about 700 people in a week. Somehow it got to the Boston media channels, and I did a Zoom conference with WHDH Channel 7 in Boston. and made a cocktail for them. Did a radio spot with WBZ. Rock 102 kind of talked about a little bit, but after all these exposures, the page just kept growing and growing and growing. And we tried to stop it for a while because there were just too many people and too many questions. But finally, we're like, you know what? Just whoever wants to join, come on in. They still have to answer the questions to get into the page. But we're up to 3,900 people on the page now.
Wow.
We're 330 days into this now, and I've made 295 cocktails. There's been a couple of days where I end up double dipping, where I'll use a cocktail from earlier in the year. I play a lot of golf, so if I have a golf tournament going on, I end up reposting a cocktail from that. I've done, beers for a couple of the cocktails. My friends at Loophole Brewing, I'm doing beers for them, cocktails made out of beer for them. And yeah, so it's, it's been a whirlwind kind of year, and I just kind of grew into something that I never expected to be. I never expected to be sitting with you fine folks and Yusef's bar, making cocktails with people. I mean, this is fantastic. So that's pretty much all where I came from with Brian the Bartender. Is there any other questions?
Yeah, there's another one too. You said this is your side job. So before COVID, what's your full-time gig?
Oh, I'm a bartender at La Cucina at the Hamden House in Hamden, Mass. And the only reason I've had this much time to do this was I had shoulder surgery back in January, so I'm still recovering from that. But I'm going back next week, so you guys, I'll see you at La Cucina. But if you are up in the Amherst area, check out these lovely places up here. So a lot of good dining places to go to. But yeah, so and before that, before I was a bartender, I've been doing it now for about 10 years. I was on a Springfield Fire Department for 15 or 16 years before that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
That's it. I was going to ask.
Let's see if everybody can hear me. I was going to ask what people's favorite restaurants are in Amherst, and if you put them in the chat, I'll shout them out. Your favorite bar or restaurant, pre-COVID or during.
Amherst, Hadley.
Amherst, Hadley, Belchertown, Sunderland. What are those favorites?
A lot of talented people up this way in terms of bartenders. So, I mean, we're sitting with one today. We met a couple others along the way, and I'm sure I'll be meeting a few more. So you got a lot of talented people up here making food and drink. So you're lucky to live up in this area. You have a lot available to you.
Oh, we've got Johnny's, Bistro, El Comalito. This is great. Any more? Okay. Those are some easy ones. Arizona Pizza.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they make some good
Basta.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm gonna join you. You want to scoot on? I just want to. First of all, I came with a glass because why not? I'm selfishly motivated to try this last one. Mango margarita. This was the mango.
It's a mango jalapeno margarita.
Okay, mouthful. But I'm sure I will love it. And your story, Brian, is amazing, but it's a reminder of what we've all endured during this time, and everyone's had to pivot in some way or other during COVID. And to get nearly 4,000 followers, by the way, let's all help him get over 4,000. So sign up for his group. Let's help him max the threshold. He's been he's been doing this to volunteer his time to come on with us and help put a spotlight on restaurants. And again, it's because restaurant owners know, right, that the plight of our restaurants and our tourism in general. So here's to everyone's health. Really to the return of some normalcy. And we hope that Margarita Madness 2021 is part of that normalcy. And I want to thank Brian for being here today. I want to close with, I want to thank Yusef and his family for hosting us and for all these years of hosting us. I'm going to get emotional. Thank you so much. Big surprise. But Yusef has just been such a great, the worst thing is that I know he lives so close. Yusef, do you have this? Yusef, I need this. So this has been a real go-to. So I'm really grateful to Yusef for his partnership with the chamber and all his, and let's drink. John, thank you. Anna, thank you for being here. We're going to order some El Comalito food now
good job.
with our margaritas and have some fun. And the pupusas, the Salvadoran pupusas are my favorite. So we're going to have the Revoltas pupusas. So if you haven't tried them, please do. You will be forever grateful to me. Your waistline may not, but and John, do people want to stick around to chat? Or we could end the live portion. And if people want to, so we're going to say goodbye. Thank you for being with us.